But who's reaching to be now? Oh, you know that I'm not.
Mr. President, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Parliament of Georgia. We are honored to host you here this evening. After 3 productive and fruitful days, the NATO Parliamentary Assembly Spring Session 2017 will officially close tomorrow. This remarkable historic event brought people together from more than 50 different countries with one distinct purpose: to reaffirm our shared commitment to the Euro-Atlantic security and to the principles of liberty, democracy, rule of law, and respect for human dignity. The session opened on May 26, the Independence Day of Georgia. This was a symbolic yet meaningful gesture to further emphasize that the values NATO represents are those that form the very basis of the independent Georgian state. Georgia shares a common vision with the members of the Alliance for a stable and secure world, a world where neighbors coexist peacefully, where international norms and human rights are respected, and where culture serves to unite peoples of different backgrounds, not divide them. I'm sure that throughout these past few days, you have noticed with how much enthusiasm and excitement our country welcomed this event. That is because NATO is the choice of the Georgian people. Being a full-fledged member of the alliance is the ambition that unites this nation. It's worth remembering that before Georgia, there have only been 4 other non-NATO countries in history which had the honor of hosting the NATO Parliamentary Assembly session. Today, all 4 of those nations are members of the alliance. So we hope we can keep this good tradition alive. For the sake of a stronger and more peaceful future, I want to promise you, dear friends, that we will continue to move forward with bolder steps towards tighter partnership with NATO and will further consolidate democracy at home via comprehensive domestic reforms and proactive foreign policy. Georgia has come a long way to prove its commitment to shared Euro-Atlantic security. Our men and women in uniform have been fighting shoulder to shoulder with the NATO soldiers on the deadliest theaters of war in various parts of the world. We are determined to play our part in ensuring global security and supporting the alliance efforts in the Black Sea region and beyond, knowing that in doing so, we guarantee our own safety and prosperity in the longer term. Before I conclude my remarks, and I know we have a wonderful program prepared for you this evening, I want to take a moment and thank the organizers of NATO PA Spring Session 2017, the International Secretariat of the NATO PA, the staff of the Georgian Parliament, and all the third parties who helped us in the process. Your diligent work for the past several months made sure that the participants of the event worked in a comfortable and welcoming environment. We are enormously grateful for your tireless dedication and the countless hours you have put in making these 4 days a true success. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let me once again express my appreciation to you for visiting Georgia on this momentous occasion. These few days have demonstrated the importance of parliamentary diplomacy in providing an effective dialogue on significant issues of our times. In this context, I am confident that the plenary session tomorrow will be successful in voicing our common challenges as well as discussing the solutions to those challenges. Until then, I suggest we enjoy tonight's reception to its fullest and salute to our enduring and rewarding partnership. Thank you. Cheers.
ნატოს საპარლამენტო ასამბლეის პრეზიდენტის მის აღმასრულება პაულოს მისასალმებელი წარსულა.
Mr. Chairman, members of the Assembly, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, a warm thank you to you, Mr. Chairman, and to the Georgian delegation to the NATO Parliamentary Assembly for your generous hospitality and dedication to make our spring session here this weekend so memorable. I have to say that it is probably one of the best sessions ever organized for NATO Parliamentary Assembly. It is wonderful to gather here in Tbilisi for a chance to see, hear, and taste the unique cultural treasures of Georgia. Mr. Chairman, you celebrated the Georgian National Day and Georgia's independence on Friday, as you mentioned before. Even in the darkest days of the Soviet occupation, the Georgian people's strong sense of national identity and their desire for independent Georgia could not be extinguished. Ever since regaining independence, Georgia has sought to consolidate its freedom and sovereignty. It has done so in the face of many challenges. My visit to the administrative boundary line this morning highlighted the difficult challenges that Georgia continues to face today. I would like to reaffirm tonight the NATO Parliamentary Assembly's unwavering support for Georgia's sovereignty and territorial integrity. At the same time, as it fights to defend its independence, Georgia is engaged internationally and helps to project stability in other areas affected by conflicts. This is no more evident than in NATO's resolute support mission in Afghanistan, where Georgia is by far the largest non-NATO troop contributor. I would like to express our profound gratitude and admiration for the remarkable contribution of Georgia's armed forces to our common security. We all know that Georgia aspires to join NATO, and our Assembly is fully committed in supporting your country as it moves towards this goal. The declaration we will adopt here this weekend underscores this. members of this assembly have worked for years to build support for Georgia's membership in our parliaments and among our publics, and you can rest assured that we will continue to do so in the future. We know that in Georgia, NATO membership is a national cause, a choice and an ambition for the country that is directly linked with the way today's Georgia defines its national identity. On each one of my visits to Georgia, I have been struck again and again, both by the strength of this national identity and by the Georgian people's resolve to affirm their country's future as part of Euro-Atlantic family of nations. Now I know Georgians have a wonderful tradition of raising their glasses to toast the importance of family and friends, and we are circling among family and friends here tonight. So, let us toast to this friendship and to the great and wonderful Georgia. Thank you.